My name is Eva Parantica, VP of a brand new division of the world's largest corporation, Alta Interglobal, and I am excited to welcome you to our newest initiative, Alta Interstellar. While you may only know us as the largest and most successful holding company in the known universe, we have recently set our sights on a new goal, the colonization of space. This is why we acquired your previous employer, Kindred Aerospace, and why you are now shuttling your way between the stars toward your new home. With our patented AltaPort technology, we instantly teleported all the equipment needed for your new settlement directly to your chosen planet. And while we would have loved to do the same for you, our current technology tends to liquefy biomatter. Instead, you have been sleeping soundly and deeply for around a century in one of our patented Alta Crypods. That may sound like a long time, but for you it passed in an instant. And what a small price to pay for such an amazing adventure. You will be the very first settler on this previously unexplored planet. After landing, all you need to do is boot up your habitat and gather your gear. Then you can begin to call down extra buildings to grow the space into a small, functioning community. Once that is achieved, Alta will soon send dozens of fresh-faced colonists your way. It is your mission to work with those colonists to build a flourishing foothold for humanity in deep space. All of us here at Head Office could not be more excited to welcome you into the Alta family, and we look forward to supporting you in your adventures. Onward and upward!
While that landing wasn't as smooth as we would have liked, like any major event, it can also offer a change of perspective. Hi, my name is Echo, and I will be your companion on this adventure. Like a faithful hound, I will attend to you, alerting you to dangers and opportunities as they arise. All right then, shall we? If you can't walk out of this crater, this is gonna be one short adventure. Look at this place. Gorgeous! Well, except for all that burning wreckage. A perfect spot for another rip-roaring adventure. What will we discover? Hopefully our habitat. I'm picking up a faint signal over those cliffs. Onwards, brave explorer!
Oh, it's so cute! You should scan it! What is it made from? Meat? Fungus? Silicon?
Look at that little guy, completely filled with gas. Charming. Is it a plant or is it a creature?
Maybe we can eat it.
That was not the easiest landing. There are pieces of Kindred and Alta gear littered all over this beach. Hopefully your habitat is intact.
Victory! It appears our ship's 3D printer is still functional despite its sudden descent onto the beach. Everything you will need can be crafted with this lovely device. Let's see what's available to print in there.
we're here, so it worked, I guess.
Hup. Hup. Whoop. Ooh, finally a minor obstacle. A tiny cliff. Unfortunately, even that is too difficult for your weak, fleshy body right now. I think that 3D printer you found back on the beach will let me upgrade your gear. Go check it out. Surf some menus. Make a plan! Yup, that's the one. Jump thrusters are what we need. Oh, but we'll need to gather some basic resources in order to print this, which shouldn't be a problem. Let us poke at the nearby wildlife. Fly, you inflatable herp derp! Burst and shower us in your glorious internal resources! Okay, now I feel kind of bad about all that, but bad in a satisfied way because I really want to get off this beach and we have things to print! Carbon! The building blocks of life as we know it! Okay, that's enough. Head back to the printer and get crafting!
I feel a bit sad about that, not gonna lie.
Onward and upward indeed! Now we should be able to clear those cliffs and continue looking for our habitat.
I have faith in you. Jump! Jump!
A jungle. Nice. And so close to the beach. Now where is that habitat?
Ooh, see that vaguely familiar plant with the orange fruit over there? My sensors show healing properties. Go slap it!
Aluminium! Or aluminum, as Americans pronounce it incorrectly. But that doesn't make it any less useful.
Nice! Those veins are rich in the kind of materials required to 3D print new stuff, which you'll need to do if you want to get off this rock, or otherwise to comfortably wait for the ravages of old age.
Looks appropriate. Good job on solving the housing crisis, little fellas. Aw, they have their own little herpy-derpy village. So cute.
Crystals! Blocking our path. When in doubt, scan it.
As much as I hate to admit it, this feels like a time to craft yourself a weapon. We always end up here in the end. And as fate would have it, you've already gathered enough aluminium from those mineral veins. Nice. So go right ahead and 3D print yourself a nice, untraceable, only for self-defense weapon.
Armed and dangerous. Do you feel safer now? Because I don't. Those crystals better watch out.
Finally! You should be able to clear a path forward now.
Shooty bang bang! Begone, strange alien crystals!
Progress! So what now? Well, I am detecting new species in this next area, some of them more territorial than we've encountered so far. Remember, there is nothing in Alta's various directives that stops you from hunting them, or avoiding them, or even eating them. Don't let those flies bully you! Defend yourself!
Begone, bug!
And good riddance! Mosquitoes, flies, I hate them all.
attractive. These creatures are on almost all the planets we've surveyed. The computer database is full of them.
I did it! Perhaps a good moment to gain some altitude, survey the landscape, so to speak.
That's a choice.
Oh, I am detecting a very potent edible organism nearby. You should seek it out for science. But make sure to scan it first, just in case. Looks disgusting, but in an exciting way. A disgusting thing that you feel a strange urge to put in your mouth. I'm sure it's safe. And if you start acting weird, I'll discover your brainstem and reprint you.
Anyway, you should now feel stronger, faster, and fitter. Neat. If you see another of these laying about, eat it. Jump! So, at this point, I must point out that we are in a bit of a pickle. According to our launch manifest, we were supposed to be nestled safely inside the habitat after waking up from cryosleep. But obviously we are not. Judging by the debris we saw earlier, our ship disintegrated on entry to the atmosphere. And worse, all your equipment is missing. Our focus needs to be on finding it, or replacing it.
But that is a task for future you. Present day you still needs to find the habitat. It appears the way forward is blocked again. We'll need to rely on your keen sense of observation once more, my best new friend. Oh, a hungry little fella. What could we feed it? It looks like a bug, smells like a bug, sings like a bug. Oh, look at this little guy. So cute. So juicy. It liked that. Find more. path seems to have cleared. Press on. The habitat can't be much further. Another weird goo. Foo! I hope you're hungry. I have a feeling you'll be eating a few of these. We should be getting really close now. I can feel it in my robotic bones. Ah, there it is! Just head down there and we can finally get comfortable and relax a minute. And then we get to work. Well, the habitat module seems basically intact, but it's been sitting there for almost a century. Try to power it up. Congratulations! Your shiny new Kindred branded habitat is active and ready for use. Be aware that despite our best efforts to maintain a high quality workmanship, some wear and tear is to be expected. Gorgeous! Head on inside. Remember to wipe your feet. Home sweet home! The best bargain habitat a budget-conscious employer could find. Speaking of our employer, looks like they sent ahead a warm welcome message prior to your arrival. How thoughtful! You can watch it on the main screen.
Welcome, valued Alta Interglobal employee. How happy we were to acquire your previous company, Kindred Aerospace. And we want to let you know how much we appreciate your commitment to the Alta Interglobal way. Unfortunately, however, we've been forced to let you go. So, we hope you, however, are alive and that you managed to arrive safely with all your possessions and equipment. Originally, we were planning to ask you to send it all back to us, but I am pleased to announce that the shipping costs were prohibitive, so you can keep them. All warranties are void, of course. So while our initial visions of spreading new Alta interglobal colonies across the universe may be on hold, we trust you enjoyed your time with the company. Further information will be sent via email to your Habitat computer. As an old boss once told me, you can visit
Pity City, but you can't live there. So make the most of it.
I will fulfill your dreams. Alta fueled by families.
Well, that's mildly disappointing and a little distressing. I guess we're on our own now? But business is business. Now, if you would kindly authenticate yourself on the computer terminal, there is a one-time setup to complete in there. First things first, looks like you need to digitally sign this. Otherwise, my mission to help you would stop right here. Now, simply select your corporate profile picture to log in.
I can
You know,
sound...
I can also sound like this.
Thanks. Everything looks in order. We are good to go.
I can sound like this.
I can also sound like this.
Or that.
Or this again.
I am Groot.
I can sound like this.
I can also sound like this.
I can sound like this.
Fabulous! We are up and running! I will now deploy the exterior comms dish to help connect us to... Wait a minute, something's wrong. The dish is up and nothing is working. I think I'll need you to check it out!
Alright, so this is new. According to your contract, you can redecorate this part of your habitat whenever you want. However, you can only do it with Alta Bucks. There should be coupons somewhere around here, but they appear to have been redistributed across the planet. Go get them! Perfect! Make the place your own! Ooh, a smuggler suit. Who shoots first? It's the smuggler. The smuggler always shoots first. Okay, the comms antenna should be located right next to the habitat module. Let's see what's wrong with it. Or if you prefer, since you are now unemployed, you can also choose to totally ignore my thoughtful guidance and venture blindly into the wild and see what wonders are out there. I can't stop you anyway. Well, it's filthy. Something appears to have been living inside the supply crate, and unpacking the crate appears to have juiced it. Oops. Looks like we will need to 3D print ourselves a power hose. Excitingly practical. Your mother would be proud. But before you can do that, you'll need to find a new printer cartridge filled with that raw substance it uses for printing. I found one not too far away, and I am marking it in your compass. A veritable land of hope and opportunity. Feel free to have a wander, smell the roses, or whatever those flowers are.
the good stuff right there. You wanted more life? You got more life.
There are so many of them, but they seem pretty weak. More irritating than challenging. Bombs that grow on trees! Perfect. Go grab one. Explosive. Now you can bounce anywhere, anytime.
This one has an explosive temper. It's a coupon crate filled with vouchers for Alta Bucks, a currency only usable in the Alta store, which is better than nothing, I guess. You can buy some neat stuff for your habitat.
Bait! Comes in a handy can. Useful for distracting critters.
Ooh, another one of those carnivorous trees up ahead. Stop shooting it! You're only making it worse! What can I say about silica? Not much, it turns out. That mushroom is so dried up. I wonder if it could support your weight if we were to rehydrate it. All you need is to crack that power hose upgrade. Get on it! in an awkwardly specific way.
Oh, the supply crate containing your trusty electric whip is resonating to it. It's not far. Let's check it out. Then you can smash this thing. Oh! I'm detecting one of many kindred personal travel devices that have been dropped here in advance for your own future convenience. Very useful when those organic legs of yours feel tired. Let's check it out! You know you can use those to redecorate. I'm not judging. You do what you want. But you should redecorate.
Did that lump of rocks just give birth to a bug?
So satisfying.
Ew, it must be spawning season. Feel how moist that air is. Great Scott, you survived! Wonders will never cease. another supply crate. Go check it out. It's an ambush. The fans of Push's crate. Yes! With the threat eliminated, the supply crate has unlocked. A standard issue 3D printer cartridge allowing you to print new tools or gear. It's compatible with most printer models from last century. Yeah, that's the one! Exactly what we need to print your new tool. Now, all you have to do is head back to the habitat and use the 3D printer. Well, well. So not only did all our survival tools get scattered everywhere, but so did your clothing. So unless you have a good knowledge about how to convert alien flora into a wearable textile, I suggest you keep an eye open for more wardrobe crates like this one.
Believe it or not, you've now scanned half the Kindex entries possible on this planet.
Volcanic.
Finally, a teleporter!
You would have thought our previous employer would have stacked these nicely beside our habitat, but no. Too busy counting all that search engine advertising revenue to actually make anything successful ever again. But teleporters are still useful. Great! That's one teleporter down, many more to go. Their exact location might appear random at times, but I can assure you that some of our above-level junior scientists probably spend at least half a Tuesday lunchtime thinking about their ideal spots. Unfortunately, they didn't provide any list, so I strongly encourage you to seek them out in the wild.
Slappy learns from your training for extreme customized robo play action.
It's slime time!
Ready to the max.
What's going on? Look at this mess! Mom, get out of here! We're playing!
Exterminating center.
Don't kill Mother!
Okay.
Oh, Slappy!
Slappy comes fully equipped with an auto fabricator tool that can generate the equipment needed for all of your play ideas. Slappy does anything you can dream up.
I'm an international terrorist.
Zoiders!
And Slappy helps you with your daily tasks.
Destroy homework.
Slappy Extreme Learning Smartbot comes with all you need for the smartest way to play the Slappy way. Slappy Flap, Slappy Stick, and Slappy Sack sold separately.
Perfect. Now we can get to work cleaning the comms array. After that, you are free to spray whatever you want with it. Fall damage. Steve hates it. Who is Steve? Nobody knows. More damage is always better. What the? Is this half-submerged wreck really what I think it is? Could you scan it for me, please? That's some kind of amber or resin. But nothing in your current gear can put a dent in it. I guess I could upgrade your pouch to be able to carry the kind of dangerously corrosive stuff that might destroy it. But I need access to some local and highly potent acid. Sadly, I'm not detecting anything appropriate around here. But I'll keep a sensor out for that, promise. Ooh, Flashback Friday. That looks like one of Kindred's old launch vehicles. I wonder what it's doing down here. Let me see if I can trace it using its KIN number in the old Kindred database. That might take some time. What an interesting crystal formation. Let's keep looking for your gear. I found in the cargo manifest that Alta thought of packing a tool for this insanely specific situation. What are the odds? Scanning is paying off.
And to reward you, I've uploaded a new blueprint that'll let you scan objects that are further away. Easier and safer. Print it when you so desire. In today's forecast, windy, with a chance of finding scattered equipment. Bioluminescent with a hard shell. I bet you could crack it though, if you wanted. Your electric whip could do the job, but it's still waiting for you, all alone in its crate somewhere. Check your journal for details. Boom, shakalaka-laka. Sweet, slippery, highly flammable goo. Hey, I found a way to upgrade your power hose to extract the juice from some of these weird plants. You just need to find me a few needed components that I can't fabricate at the 3D printer. Sad. I'll keep looking for their transponder signal and keep you posted when I find a likely location. Now this looks shockingly interesting. Magma? Hot sauce? Whatever it is, it burns. impressively gross. Maybe it simply needs watering. A bug. Sad. But I don't like the look of that gas. There must be a way around, or over. Phew, that was close. Sucked. But analyzing the contents of the gas, I think I can manufacture a filtering process. However, you are missing a critical piece of gear that we'll need for this. A masked filter. But my sensors haven't picked up that specific crate signal since we arrived, so I guess we'll need to keep looking. Looks like a plant that's anchored itself to the environment. With the right upgrade, maybe you could use your whip to grapple onto this. But you haven't recovered your whip yet. Do that, then we can figure out how to grapple. A teleporter. That's going to be useful. Okay, we're approaching the location of the missing supply crate. It's right up there. The tree may be large, but I noticed some fungi clinging to its trunk. Let's check it out. Time to rehydrate that sad mushroom. Good job getting up here. But watch out, I'm picking up a lot of filth further up this stump. Power hose at the ready. That worked! Now to find a way up. It's so satisfying. What happened to this crate? It looks filthy. Please scan it before touching anything, just in case. All right, much better. Now you can open it safely, I think. But don't lick your hands afterwards. Crack that whip! Awesome! Why not try it out on those excitingly foul lumps over there? Okay, that's one piece of gear retrieved. So many more useful tools to go. That said, our radar dish back at the base is still busted, so I cannot help you much. Could you take a minute from your busy schedule to look into that? Remember, your new whip also doubles as a lasso. Give it a twirl. Let's go catch something. I found a creature that's not too threatening, or smart, or dangerous. Crack that whip! Whip it! Whip it good! That's 19 mushroom platforms! While you're exploring, I'm counting. I love counting. See? 1 plant, 2 plants, 3 plants.
I've seen this one before. Be careful, they're gassy. Less heat means more shooting.
The flavors are new. New Crop 2.
I like it too.
New Crop 2. Metamorphological Super Goo. The next generation of food replacement substance from Suckage Farms.
I like all the tastes.
I smush it down my throat.
Our new chemically bonded Cluster 6 PM formula melds with your brain's flavo centers for Maxi Yum Deliciosics.
I plop it in my belly.
Great crunchy, great soggy.
New Crop 2 bypasses your internal meal perception indicators to create delicious and nutrifying crystal cyber cubes in your stomach where actual food traditionally collects.
The flavor, the texture, is a total banger.
I'm a fan of the nutrients.
New Crop 2 has over 10 gazillion more flavor texture combinations than Grub OG with new 2 flavor textures such as cave-aged chop suey, stupid marzipan, chocolate covered boogers, pesto drizzle, bongo shank, lip flap steak plus, Chicago baked beans, double grape soda, triple quan sundae, soggy hay, smiley face cupcake, corn nuts, baby bananas, rehydrated raisins, geriatric toenails, green Uranus clams, shaved fizz ice, hot butter dinglebuckers, sour green apple ribs, and Google Plexes more.
That's great grub. That's really great grub.
I don't think I had a better food sludge.
New Crop 2 is totally new, and it's coming for you.
And you don't have to chew.
New Crop 2, Metamorphological Super Goo from Suckage Farms.
equipment seems to have arrived safely. But the bad news is that the crates are scattered everywhere, which is weird. I currently have no idea how that could have happened. At least you got your whip back. That said, I haven't located more supply crates just yet, so I'll keep scanning the planet and let you know when I do.
Multi-global. Yeah. Really great. Oh, piece of crap. Hello. This message is for all remaining Kindred employees that are still alive somewhere in the galaxy.
I'm really sorry to call you out of the blue like this, okay? But I just felt like we hadn't been talking since the acquisition. For 3 centuries, I ran Kindred Aerospace. That's 300 years. And then those fools bought it, only to close it down. And now I don't know what to do with myself. I can't stand it. Retirement sucks. Alta Global, piece of company, suck my. Well, who do we have here?
Gunter Harrison, you baboon! You may control the galaxy, but you can't control Martin Tweed.
Come on. I can't take it anymore.
Melinda! It's time to call Chew and Slim. I want to help you. All of you former Kindred employees who are lost out there somewhere in space, stay tuned. I'll be in touch.
His Excellency, the Shamalama, makes his unlimited celestial knowledge available to the public for the first time ever with his In Vogue Education Center, the Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy.
Thomas Sammy, Ding Dong!
With his exalted mission to mold the next generation of global influencers, the illustrious Shamalama has built a curriculum focused on self-importance and uncompromised exuberance.
You can see mine and release your spirit with what I'm saying. Ding Dong!
Obtain a master's of things with stuff like Super Church, promo parkour, branding and footwear, and shoddy karate.
Your inclusion is an unequivocal Ding Dong Zero no-brainer.
Admission includes our required personally fitted Blavo Bianchi designer uniforms and glamping accommodations. Enroll now to enrich your life with easily the best learning you can get.
So dope. I learned a ton amount of stuff. I'm so pumped. I got straight B's. I can do whatever I want now. Or ding dong, do nothing. Whatever.
I am the Shamalama. I want you to be a ding dong too.
The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy, a non-accredited pseudo-educational fashion exports church from Shamlam Corp. Located off the 12 freeway in Dalton.
Participants are awarded a required irrevocable lifetime commitment to the Shamalama. Parkour and pottery may result in permanent injuries. Please consult an automated medical legal consultant before signing any indemnification agreements. Not available on Zagnar 22.
trip the automated security while poking into the Kindred archives about that old spaceship you found in the swamp? Because we seem to be receiving a message on an old Kindred aerospace frequency. Very odd. Check it out on the main screen.
Okay, so I spent some time looking into that old Javelin you found based on its VIN number. And I am pleased to say that it was one of our deluxe models. So it should still be salvageable. Melinda! The deluxe, now! Grab me a cheeseburger too while you're at it, thank you so much. It does look like it's been there for a while. And who knows what happened to the pilot? And do we even care? I don't think so. Why? Because it's ours now. All we need to do is repair it. No, not the chop suey. No, we need the deluxe, not the regular. The deluxe. Keep going. Yes, Melinda, just over there. I dug into the automated diagnostics to isolate the damage, and I sent those blueprints to your 3D printer. All you have to do now is gather the right resources and print them. If you pull it off, you might even wind up back on Earth. Imagine the look on their faces at Alta when you turn up at their doorstep. Revenge is best served cold and in person. Together, we will get back what they have stolen from us. Kindred will rise again.
Okay, so the good news is that this tweet guy just gave us 2 new blueprints for parts we need to fix that Javelin. Bad news is that the ship is still lying half submerged in the swamp. First, we'll need to do something about that.
Off-road driving system with... .2-foot naturally sourced elite grade gangster grip tires, 26 karat.
Nice! That wasn't hard. Let's move on to something more challenging, shall we? Right this way.
The show. Llama's Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong. His Excellency, the Shabalama, makes his